All right, well, let's take a look at what's going on. This is a really cool looking time lapse. You got all those clouds in the Moreno Valley and Angel Fire about 3 hours ago. That's a lot of low-lying cloud cover. We like to call it fog if you're down in that valley location. But eventually, all that fog lifts and you can start to see that convection out in the distance where we're already starting to see some shower development over the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. So once again, a very cool shot from Angel Fire. We do have flash flood watches in effect across much of the state for this afternoon. This is due to the fact that not only are we looking at rainfall for this afternoon, but the ground is already pretty saturated, so any additional rainfall is going to lead to quick flash flooding this afternoon. Western and central New Mexico, those favorite areas to pick up the showers, so that is why they are looking at the flash flood watches. And by the way, that does include the Albuquerque metro area. 75 degrees of current temperature, a calm wind. We're looking at temperatures in the 60s across much of the north, down to the south into the 70s, although we're at a cool 59 degrees in Ruidoso. As we take a look at the satellite and radar, we do have a few showers still lingering from yesterday's round of showers and storms across the southeastern corner of the state. Just some spotty shower activity from Chaves and Roosevelt counties, extending down toward Otero County as well. Meanwhile, across the north, we're starting to see today's round of storms develop across the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and toward the Jemez and San Juan Mountains as well. And we're also trying to get a couple of spotty showers over toward the west central mountains too. As we spread the picture out, we are looking at an interesting setup, an area of low pressure well out to our west in combination with an area of high pressure which has been sitting over southeastern New Mexico, now sliding a little bit into Texas. It's helping to give us a little bit of southerly flow, what we typically like to see for the monsoon flow this time of year for the season. And as we take a look at what's going on, we are going to be looking at that cold front that came through over the past couple of days. That is really juicing up the atmosphere, giving us plenty of moisture to work with. And there's that southerly flow that we're looking at between the area of high and low pressure. So across the central and western portion of the states, that's where we're going to be looking at the best chance at showers throughout the afternoon. And again, flash flooding will be a concern throughout the afternoon, especially over burn scars, but also over areas that have already seen quite a bit of rainfall. Meanwhile, across the southeast, we will be looking at fewer storms. Not that we can't see them. We are seeing a couple of showers right now, but it's going to be more spotty shower activity than anything else as this area of high pressure puts the lid on some of the more convective development throughout the afternoon. So we will be looking at showers and storms, but again, mainly central and west for this afternoon, but we could also see a couple across the east as well. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the upper 70s to low 80s. Scattered afternoon showers and storms. We'll continue with this setup through the weekend, and then by next week we do start to dry things out toward especially Wednesday and Thursday. Over the northwest, scattered afternoon showers and storms, highs into the upper 70s to low 80s. We'll continue with the chance at a few showers and storms through the weekend and early next week before drying out and heating back up toward the middle of next week. Over the southwest, widespread afternoon showers and storms, especially over the Gila, and then we'll start to see that expansion of the showers and storms across much of the area. We'll continue with those storms through at least the beginning of next week before drying out toward the end of the week. Over the southeast, scattered afternoon showers and storms, highs only into the upper 70s to low 80s, so well below average for this time of the year. We start to dry out toward the end of the weekend and early next week, maybe a couple of spot storms toward next week. Over the northeast, afternoon showers and storms here as well. Highs only in the 70s to near 80 degrees. We stay cool and we stay wet through the weekend before we start to see those temperatures bump back up into next week. Over the northern mountains, widespread afternoon showers and storms. Highs into the 60s and 70s. We'll see those showers and storms continue through the weekend into early next week, perhaps drying out a bit toward the end of next week. Over the east mountains, mostly cloudy skies. Highs into the mid 70s in the metro. We'll top out near 80 degrees this afternoon. So even the Albuquerque metro area well below average for this time of the year. Only the upper 70s for tomorrow as the showers and storms continue, especially in the afternoon. A little bit drier with warmer temperatures by next week.
Okay, thank you, John.